over to Old Trafford. It's round 2 of the matchups between Stoke City and Manchester United, looking for a measure of revenge against Mark Hughes' Stoke side after Steve Sidwell scored the absolute screamer that he scored past United and David De Gea last time out. Championship leaders Manchester United, the league leaders that is, goal difference of +10 on Manchester City, but it's a makeshift squad today because Louis van Gaal's next challenge will be his first cup final when he takes on Arsenal in the Capital One Cup next time out. Still the best defensive team in the league by some margin, ahead of Arsenal incidentally, with the second best. But obviously Manchester United obviously have to account for the injury to Chris Smalling, which puts Paddy McNair partnered with Marcus Araujo today. Ramirez in goal, the fullbacks Valera and Danny Rose. Michael Carrick was with Blind, Valencia, and Ashley Young with Joe Rothwell making his first start with the club. Sergio Berahino up front. Many big names for Manchester United, including Aaron Hemwood, making the bench. Shay Given is in goal for Stoke City ahead of Jack Butland today. Johnson, Muzuela, Wilson, Petrus in defence with Whelan, Sidwell, Walters, Avoli with Bajan, I think, and Miran Beam up front. Peter Crouch on the bench today, age of 35, and talk of him heading into retirement. He's had quite a lustrous career for the most part, at least the beginning of his career was, but since then he's kind of moved around a little bit, since at Liverpool, Tottenham and now Stoke City. It'll be Mark Hughes' side that kick us off this afternoon. So, what will Manchester United's approach to this game be? They're table toppers by 10 goals ahead of Manchester City, but they do have the League Cup final against Arsenal to contend with. So it is a wonder what they will do today. I mean, the squad does not look like his strongest, but obviously Louis van Gaal wants to bring a trophy to this club. They've gone a while without one. Looking for the cross. Shay Given's going to be no easy customer. Obviously coming from Newcastle United a few seasons ago. Bojan. We have a goal already at the Hawthorns as West Brom have gone behind against Swansea City. And Swansea are up by a goal to nil. Valera. Rothwell getting his first start. Petrus. Rothwell cuts it out. Sergio Berahino. And Manchester United making an early chance from Joe Rothwell to give a great interception. And that's not a bad shot either. Just didn't curl enough for him into the top corner. Louis van Gaal keeping most of his big names out of the starting lineup at least. David De Gea obviously being one of them. Sergio Ramirez in goal today. Johnson. Bojan. So Steve Sidwell probably still buzzing from that screamer that he scored against United and for Britannia. And Ben Juve, former United player, an academy man as well. And we all know that Nicky Butt is now the academy coach. And here's one of those graduates, Valera. Valencia trying to cut in. And he ran almost the whole length of the pitch, and Shay Given straight at him. Whelan. Just picked off by somebody. Here's Danny Rose. Back to Petrus. Great interception from Daley Blind. And Rothwell couldn't keep up with Whelan on that occasion. Big day for Joe Rothwell today. Arsenal have taken the lead against Southampton, and Alexis Sanchez has scored at the Emirates, and Stoke getting a bit of a half a chance there. On troubling Romero, very wide at the post. Rojan to Walters. Rojan again. I have to feel that today Old Trafford is in a buzzing mood. A final for Manchester United coming up. Their first in about 4 years. Probably even more than that to a degree. The cross. And Romero is ahead of his man there. Valencia found that ball rather troubling. Oh, Valencia, what a lovely move. Still able to deal with it though. I feel that Manchester United probably going for the draw today. I will put them a point clear, at least for now. Oh, and Bojan's onside. Goal! And no, it is actually offside. It will not count. And I thought the linesman was going to keep his flag down and Stoke were going to get a goal here. Definitely offside. I got probably a couple of yards. And Bojan. It was a late call by the referee. Whistle was late. The flag had probably already gone up, unbeknownst to me. Still 0-0. Here's Blind. A bad pass from Blind and picked off by Petrus. Steve Sidwell. Jean to Sidwell again. About there is where he scored the screamer last time out. Oh, and Diego Costa has scored for Chelsea, equalising against Watford at Vicarage Road. And another offside call, which probably wasn't mostly interfering with play anyway. There probably needs to be some sort of advantage rule for that. Say if the other team get the ball, don't bring it back for offside because there's no need. Because either way they get the ball, advantage gained if you like. Sidwell to Walters. Juve. Jean. Steve Sidwell. I wonder what's going through his mind. Does he think he can just shoot from long range again? It's a different goalkeeper to the one he faced at for Britannia. He faced David De Gea on that day. Sergio Romero today. Also to Petrus. Stoke are always tough customers, home or away, but especially in for Britannia. Mark Hughes has made a fortress out of that stadium. Next season, talk will start as he replaces Louis van Gaal. Once he gets an extension, of course. There's no mention of it. It's 3 seasons and that is then done. Ryan Giggs obviously in line to replace him. Crystal Palace have stalled against Bournemouth. I believe that's Fraser Campbell. And poor Bournemouth have to come from behind now. No mentions of Mark Hughes being selected. Obviously, Jose Mourinho's name is obviously the most high-profile name going around. Michael Carrick hasn't got the pace. But Michael Carrick will try a shot anyway. Not bad for the United's captain. A great hold-up play there. And just what would Jose Mourinho bring to Manchester United? We all know his status on youth players, and Manchester United are the catalyst for giving youth a chance. So I wonder how that would work. Obviously going so far without a trophy is something that Manchester United are also not used to. But the rebuild starts from the young end of the spectrum. Manchester United have plenty of youngsters to look forward to. Throwing out some names: Marcus Rashford, Timmy Fuzu-Mensah, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, even a couple playing today like Joe Rothwell and Valera. I think Joe Riley is another one I can pick out. Future's bright at the young end of the table for Manchester United, if you like, but would Jose Mourinho use them? I would have to think the answer will probably be no, but you never know. Good play here, Michael Carrick. Carrick's playing well here. The first half, it's not been the most entertaining, but Manchester United look the most likely to score. I mean, Aaron Henwood's story is quite a unique one. Not only progressed in the academy, but also played for the first team on a few occasions. Aaron Henwood, not an academy graduate, but went straight in when Ferguson bought him from Plymouth. Went straight into the academy and had a couple of years under that. And, effectively a bit of more of a first team regular at 18. Span of 3 years. So Henwood, to a degree, is an academy man himself on the bench today. Just didn't start there. There's Marcus Rashford, and then going around as a local boy. Well, to confirm what we just discussed earlier, it is Wembley Stadium, the next destination for Manchester United in the Capital One Cup final against Arsenal. It's going to be no easy feat, despite Manchester United's first win against Arsenal was in the league, of course. They did beat them there. Good kick out by Romero, and Joe Rothwell was lurking there. The ball bounced awkwardly and Rothwell was going to be first to it. There's even a few youngsters not exactly bought from the academy that could play as well. Anthony Martial could be under threat. Memphis Depay even. I just don't know what Jose Mourinho is going to do. I mean, Manchester United fans are back and forth in the discussion. Some clearly want him because he's available now. Some think like me. Nervous about the academy players. 2 minutes of added time to be played. Michael Carrick. Ashley Young cuts in and forces a save out of the goalkeeper. Corner to United. Maybe in the final chance of the half. Ashley Young not played a lot recently. He had a good start. He scored his first goal, I think it was against Aston Villa. Now Daley Blind is going to take this corner. It's not a bad one either. Yes, Daley Blind has been working on set pieces. And apparently that worked out rather well. But here come Stoke. Got a bit of a break on. But I think that's Sidwell who chose to waste it. Elvis Walters. And it is wasted. And there goes the half-time whistle. Manchester United and Stoke City are stalemate at 0-0. Not the most entertaining of first halves, to mind you, but Manchester United did look the most likely to score. Shay Given actually made a save against Ashley Young late on. 0-0 here, stalemate at the break. Welcome to Old Trafford. We are here for the second half of not the most entertaining game. They're still at 0-0. Manchester United looking the most likely to score. Manchester United hit with a few injuries. Marouane Fellaini, Phil Jones, Chris Smalling. Phil Jones and Chris Smalling are huge misses. Fellaini, maybe not so much. We all know how dangerous in the air Marouane Fellaini is. That aerial presence really has been missed to a degree though. And we kick off the second half with a goal at the Emirates. It's 2-0 to Arsenal now. It looks like Arsenal could be a bit on a resurgence. They've had a real up and down season, but they do have the high of the Capital One Cup to look forward to. But Arsene Wenger's not taking his foot off the gas at the Emirates right now. His team's up 2-0. So he wants to make sure he wins this game. Manchester United might want to do the same. And that's a foul given against Danny Rose. Stoke free kick. Danny Rose is another youngster. Ball from Tottenham, but a youngster nonetheless. Another one to think about. And the what would Jose Mourinho do questions. Stoke with the free kick. Wheeling tees it up for Alpha, who's completely not bothered. Or Steve Sidwell has had another shot, but this time Sergio Romero is equal to it. Again, Steve Sidwell trying his luck from range, but Sergio Romero with the save. Stoke corner. Oh, Steve Sidwell was not expecting that, I can assure you. If Romero can keep pulling off saves like that, Sidwell might have a bit of a harder time of it. Just to Bojan. He's wide. Oh, what a save by Romero. He's obviously aware of Steve Sidwell's credentials from range. Steve actually saved it. Or Sergio did rather. Next in the Barclays Premier League for Stoke will be Aston Villa. Aston Villa in a real resurgence of form right now, sitting in the top 10 under their new manager after the controversial yet mysterious sacking of Tim Sherwood. Aston Villa having a great squad, but the new manager is making better use of it. Into Johnson, Blind dispossesses Johnson, holds him up, Daley Blind, it's in! What fantastic play for Daley Blind, and Manchester United a goal ahead. Daley Blind with some brilliant play. Getting the ball back off Johnson. This is fantastic. Loses the ball, gets it right back, and then holds up the player and slots it from the most acute angle past Shay Given. What brilliant play from Daley Blind that is. A well-deserved goal. I believe that's Blind's first of the season as well. Not featured as much as you'd think under Louis van Gaal. Obviously, Dutch relations of course, but Daley Blind scores and Manchester United have the lead, and that is a stone hard fact. United 1, Stoke City 0. Contrast that with the first fixture. Stoke were already in the lead by this point. Young. Joe Rothwell playing particularly well. And now I want to sprint. Joe Rothwell's finding some space. And straight at Given though. Stoke completely laying off Rothwell there. Rojo. Rothwell. Berahino's gone down under the challenge. The referee will play advantage. Joe Rothwell again. He's on the upper, isn't he, the youngster? And Skies, however. Stoke City substitution. It's going to be Marco van Hinkel for Steve Sidwell. So there goes Stoke's most viable attacking option to a degree. Not particularly pleased about it. Van Hinkel comes on. Former Chelsea man, if my memory serves me correctly. Juve, picked up by McNair. Academy teammates a while ago. Actually, maybe not. Actually, I think Juve was some time before McNair came in, but not really up on my history there. Young. I'm going to tussle with a couple of players, and Gary Whelan, I don't think he meant to do that, but he tricked out Ashley Young out of his shorts. Young immediately gets the ball back anyway. Here's Blind. Blind rises to challenge. The referee will pull it back for a foul anyway. Now Manchester United do have free kick taker in Ashley Young. The score came up on the screen that we didn't get to read. Well, the only recognised free kick taker, Ashley Young here. I doubt he's going to try something from this. There's David Beckham when you need him. Ashley Young is surely going to try anyway. Oh, it's just wide. I think it might have clipped the post. Ashley Young, not a badly taken free kick either. Shay Given probably wouldn't have got there if it had been on target, you know. And gave the goalkeeper something to think about. Juve headed on. Did by Danny Rose. Compose, place it to Carrick. Great header from Carrick. And Berahino was looking to play in, I think it was Rothwell. Arsenal 3, Southampton 0. Alexis Sanchez again. It's going to fall to Juve, and unfortunately Romero, for Juve that is, Romero was right there. Foul given against Stoke apparently. Not sure what for. Manchester United probably would have the ball in any case. Rose. And it was brilliant play to Daley Blind, although Blind gets it anyway. He's showing some great awareness there. And then plays it back to him. And Blind ran out of quickness there. And he's counted against him. Whelan. Johnson. Wilson. Peters. And Hinkle. Goal for Stoke, and they went back in it. Johnson. Picked out by Rojo. Done brilliantly well since the injury to Phil Jones. And Juve. They'll whip it back in, I think. Ends up being wide. Substitution for Stoke. It's Freddie Montero going on for BM Juve. There's also going to be a change on the Manchester United side of things. Looks like Liam Grimshaw is going to be coming on. There's confirmation of that right now. It's going to be Michael Carrick going off. Understandably, of course. Michael Carrick's experience might prove valuable in the Capital One Cup final. We'll throw on Liam Grimshaw here. It's a great tackle from Daley Blind. Rothwell there to back him up. Here's Young. Young whips it in. Berahino! Brilliant goal. And 2-0. And Berahino, that is fantastic. Ashley Young with the cross. And Berahino, and there's all kinds of off balance. He's on one foot, uses the other one to bend it into the corner. Oh, that's wonderful from Berahino. He's certainly enjoying his time at Manchester United. It's another goal for him. Racking up the goals. So Berahino only has 3 for the league, but the competitions have been where Berahino has really shone. But that's a fantastic goal, and Manchester United now 2 goals ahead and looking to be going clear at the top of the table. But wait a minute. Raheem Sterling has scored against Sunderland, 2-1 to City. And we're going to be right back where we started just as I say that. Here's Berahino. Obviously, City would lose a goal at this point. Berahino again. Saved by Gibbon. Manchester United would... I think they gain a goal actually, because Stoke conceded one. City conceded one against Sunderland. Lynn with the corner. And it's going to be a United throw-in. Well, we thought Manchester United were going to go 3 points clear, but then City hitting straight back with Raheem Sterling. There's some time to play. Rothwell tries to cross. They're going out for a United corner. No, Stoke City goal kick. These Manchester United fans, they've got to have all their eyes on what's going on at the Stadium of Light, and they've probably just heard that City have taken the lead. So the goal difference advantage will still stand for United. They'll probably gain a goal because of City conceding one. And actually, yes, indeed they will. To Peters. Whelan. And Hinkle. Which is to Van Hinkle again. Whelan. Montero. Of course, if Stoke were to score now, this table would stay exactly as it is at the top, just with 56 points for the 2 Manchester clubs instead of 53. And to the final 8 minutes, Danny Rhodes is on the ball for United. Rothwell plays in Daley Blind. Berahino is going to be there for support. Rothwell actually is kept running, and Jerome Rothwell puts it just over. Great determination by Rothwell. He's really played well today. He kept running, and that almost crept in. Mr. Montero clipped Rothwell. The ball was bounced awkwardly in front of Bojan, but he's offside anyway, or Montero actually. There's Aaron Hemwood doing some jumps behind the linesman, I think that was. Marcus Rojo now is wearing the captain's armband for the final few minutes as well. Young rather. And Hinkle, this is looking a promising ball. And Hinkle was offside anyway. Referee has not been very kind to Stoke in terms of offside decisions, although, to be fair, most of the decisions have been correct. I'm sure with the free kick. Headed back. Whelan. Romero has rarely been heavily tested today. Manchester United has been all their game. Oh, and a great shot, and just over that time. And Van Hinkle, he gave that a whack, didn't he? Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. But maybe Stoke need to start thinking about getting it a bit closer, and looks like that could be the case as Peter Crouch is going to come on for Bohan for the final 2 minutes plus the stoppages. Here is Montero. Musea. Johnson back to Musea. Johnson again. Napoli. And cut out by Rojo, only as far away because Van Hinkle. And Into the box. McNair headers away. Van Hinkel again. 4 minutes of added time. And out for a goal kick over Bohan, I think. I keep getting confused. I think that's Montero again. Himmy is not good today. Over the goal kick. Manchester United have certainly done the business they needed to do today. Sergio Romero has played well, if not had a lot to do anyway. When he has been called into the action, he saved everything. Great save from Sidwell in the first half, if you remember. Wheeler to Wilson. Well, the pass. Young. Perino. And he thought he kept it in. But I think that'll be the final action of the game. And Manchester United to go 3 points. And it'll be probably even with Manchester City. And Danny Rose was audacious there. It wasn't too bad, however. What a shot. Danny Rose has already got one this season. In the Capital One Cup, I think. Also, Manchester United also have the replay with Cardiff City after the Arsenal final. But today, they have taken the 3 points towards their league campaign. Convincing 2-0 win, all the goals in the second half. Thanks to Daley Blind and Sergio Berahino. It's been an underhanded squad for United today, but they did the business. And that's what Manchester United are all about, really. And it's on to the League Cup final then, against the mighty Arsenal. And is Louis van Gaal on course for his first silverware as Manchester United. That comes soon, but today United have taken a 2-0 win at Old Trafford for their league campaign. So let's find out. With today's scores, Arsenal scored a further goal, meaning they thumped Southampton by 4-0. But the question will be, how much of that energy was put out of that in preparation for the Carling Cup final? Crystal Palace won 2-1 against Bournemouth despite a brave fight back from the Minnows. Everton and Newcastle ended in a stalemate 1-1 draw. Leicester City beat Liverpool at I forgot what the stadium's called. Oh my. Well, anyway, Leicester City did win in Liverpool by 2-1. I cannot believe that. Obviously, we knew that United and Stoke was a 2-0 win to United. Norwich winning by the same scoreline against Spurs, of all teams. Manchester City ended 2-1 to City, and the table remains a stalemate. Chelsea winning at Vicarage Road against Watford. West Brom, Swansea a 1-1 draw. West Ham scoring against Aston Villa and winning by 1-0 for the resurgenting Aston Villa. Here's the table now, if I can find it. I got the wrong way. I'm not with it today, I think. It's here we go. Here it is then. So as we said, Manchester United and City 5 points clear at the top of it. Chelsea United gaining 3 up. Wow, the goal difference is down 34. I'm a bit confused by that. Any case, Manchester City United do have the lead. They are quite a long way in front at this point. Chelsea still in third, Liverpool fourth. Arsenal, despite their 4-0 win over Southampton, still 3 points behind Liverpool, but and Liverpool lost, so Arsenal really did have a drop in form somewhere. Aston Villa stay 8th despite their loss. Bournemouth still in 14th. The relegation zone has changed again. Watford are back in with Swansea and Norwich City. And despite Norwich's win, they still have a long way to go until survival could be confirmed. It's looking pretty unlikely that they'll get out. Swansea as well, maybe. It's going to be definitely a fight for the last relegation places, but Swansea and Norwich pretty much condemned to the drop, but there's still 11 games to play.